Hello, my name is Lottie and I am a physical movement expert, and I'm here on this journey with you every step of the way, and I truly mean this because you are not here to take a drug. You are here to change your life in a fundamental way that is going to give you the transformation that you have always dreamed of. But you are going to have to put in the work too, and that is what my job is. My job is to hold you accountable. My job is to get you moving more and to make you recognize that this is not a quick fix, because your health does not deserve a quick fix. Your health deserves a permanent change. My cat also believes that is true as well. And that's another thing I want to get very clear. This isn't about finding a fancy gym. This isn't about having to have a big room or a big space. This is about using what you have available to you to the very best of your ability. This first video is your first step into inspiring you and mobilizing you. I very deliberately used I and I'm because it is all about I am, and I want you to feel empowered. I want you to understand more about who you are as an individual. The way you have been made to feel about your body is down to a whole plethora of reasons. Societal, your own kind of like things that might have happened that have triggered you. And it is very important that you know that your body is a sign. It is a sign of what has happened to you and what you use to cope with what has happened or anything that's going on in your life. The symptoms are the things that we need to address. So your weight is your sign, and we are dealing with that sign by giving you something called Ozempic, or some variation of whatever you want to call it. And that is going to help deal with the sign. But if we do not deal with the symptoms at the same time, once that sign is alleviated and you go back, what has changed? So we're going to change those symptoms. Do you eat when you are stressed? Do you eat when you are bored? Do you eat when you are overwhelmed, when you are anxious? Have you used it as a coping mechanism? Have you used it as a reward? Do you struggle with fitness and exercise because you feel like you can't be in that environment? Identify your symptoms. Get yourself a pen and a paper. Pen and paper, not pen and a paper. Get yourself pen and paper, and I want you to write down your 5 biggest symptoms, because there won't just be one. Pause this video and write down your 5 symptoms. Once you've written down your 5 symptoms, come back. You have now done the first step. You have acknowledged what those symptoms are. And that is where that work now comes into place. What can you be doing when those symptoms attack you? What can you be doing instead of going to food? That's the first thing I want you to write beside each of those symptoms. I want you to write one thing that you could be doing instead of engaging in another activity. And I want you to know that I'm speaking from a place of experience of how hard that is once you're in that mindset to change it. But our brains are amazing. We have something called neuroplasticity, neural pathways. Your nerves are your messenger in your body. These messages are being sent around and they're on a loop. But you can create new neural pathways. You can create a whole different way to be and feel. You've just got to start. So today, as well as chatting through, we're also going to do some mobilization. And I'm not going to stand up. We're going to do it here. I just want you to circle your wrists. And we're going to circle them 8 times. 7. And then my cat's just going to sleep the whole time. 4, 3, 2, 1, and circle the other way. So what are we doing? We're getting beautiful oxygenated blood to our muscle tissue. 2 and 1. And then we're going to spit those hands out. We've got little muscles in our fingers and our hands, and we're just waking them up. If you suffer with arthritis, this is a really nice one as well. And then we're going to just shrug our shoulders up and down. And that's a great way to get rid of any tension that we might have in our body as well. And then roll those shoulders back, giving our neck a little bit of space. If you're at a job which is desk bound, you're going to find that you get tight in those shoulders. 2 and 1. Let's take it the other way. 8 and 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And we're just going to reach down to the floor, laterally flexing our spines and beginning to wake up around your waist. And this little routine, again, you can pause the video where you need to, and you can put this, instead of all my talking at the start, you can do this every single day. There is absolutely no reason why you cannot find a point in your day to do this. And shoulders, you've just got to want to, and I can tell you, you will want to, because you're worth it. You've got to recognize your worth. So we're doing a twist now, side to side. We're going to circle one arm, the other arm, one arm, the other arm. Did you know as soon as you lift your hands above your heart, you work harder? So the very simple thing of how many times can I lift my hands above my head is going to do something. If you're having a really rubbish day, just throw your hands above your head 8 times and know that you have done something. All right, it's just finding those moments for movement, 2 more, 2 and 1. Then we're going to push forward 8 times, so push forward 8 and 7 and 6. Whew, we're done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to go 1 up, 1 forward. You can feel a little burn in those shoulders, and forward. Good, and up and forward. 6 more, and up and forward. 5 more, 5 and forward. 4 more, 4 and forward. 3 more, up, good, and forward. 2 more, up and forward. 1 more, up and forward. Now we're just going to tap our toes, lifting them up. 8, 7, good. This view on the camera looks really funny as well, doesn't it? 5 more, 4, it's fine, it's all good. 3, 2, 1. Now on the floor, you're going to circle your ankle or hold it up, whatever feels better for you. 4, it looks like I've got giant feet here. 2 and 1, circle the waist. We're getting a nice mobilization through the ankle. Your Achilles, it's the largest tendon in your body that we're now working. We're going to point and flex, point and flex. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Let's do the same on the other side. So we're going to circle 8 times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I want to give it a little stroke. Other way. Circle 8, 7. No, she's going to be our partner in crime. Welcome, Tiger Lily. 3, 2. Hello. And 1. Point and flex. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're just going to pick up one leg, pick up the other leg, pick up one leg, pick up the other leg. And once you get the hang of this, why not challenge those synapses in the brain even more by doing some diagonal work? So we're going to punch our opposite hand to our foot. I don't know if I can do this now. So we're going to do 8. She's turned her back on me now, guys. She's like, no, that's too hard. 7 and push. And if you turn your head as well, you're adding more movement. 6 more, 6 and push. 5 more, 5 and push. 4 more, 4 and push. 3 more, 3 and push. 2 more, 2 and push. 1 more, 1 and push. I want you to reach up, touch down to the floor. Full body movement now as we're working from the very top down to the very bottom of our body. And again, it's that awareness of, I bet you don't know how long your spine is. I bet you don't know how stretchy you are. And we spend all this time in our amazing bodies because our bodies are quite frankly incredible. But how much time do we actually spend learning and really nurturing and nourishing our body? I want you to look at your diet and think, what does my body deserve? What does my brain need? Those omega-3s that you're getting in your fish, those beautiful proteins that are the building blocks of your body. How do you want to look and feel? And how much should you be consuming? So remember, we always think about plate and how much is on your plate by the size of your fist. No portion should ever be bigger than 2 fists. So 2 fists of, say, your vegetables and your fruit. You're never doing any more than that. 1 fist, that's your carbohydrates. 1 fist, that's your protein. And if you go by that rule, you can't go wrong. We're going to do bicep and push up. Your biceps are muscles that are in the front of your upper arm. And when we're doing this, you also work the muscles that work in the back of your upper arm, which are called your triceps. So you work your biceps and your tris. There you go, 2 new muscles you might have learned today. So lift up and down. We've got 8 and bend. Good, 7 and bend. 6 more, 6 and bend. 5 more, 5 and bend. 4 more, 4 and bend. Last 3, pushing up and down. Last 2, pushing up and down. Last 1, pushing up and down. Now you should just give yourself a little shake forward and a shake back, just shaking out, because shaking, I know you might feel a bit silly, but it's a great somatic stress release for your body. I'm going to shake out our wrists as well, just shake, 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 shake. So stress is a chemical reaction, and then kick out your legs. It's stored in your body. The only way you can get stress out is through movement or by massage or by screaming. Like, there has to be some kind of release. So how can you release this in your body? How can you get something positive in, something negative out? Movement, I love it. Movement is medicine. The other thing that I really want to talk about is breath. We're going to do some breath work to finish this first little section today. Breathing puts your body into calm. It puts you into rest and restore. If you are always in fight and flight, you are never going to be processing things properly in your body. If you are always in fight and flight, you are likely to go and grab snacks because your body is like, must get the next thing because I'm stressed and I've got to keep going and I can't relax and I can't rest, and nothing is working to its optimum. The easiest way, guys, is to breathe. Breathe as deep as you can into the lower lobes of your lungs. So we're going to bring our hands to our ribs and we're going to inhale. And then we're going to exhale. We do 5 breaths. That is inhale. How wide can you open your ribs? And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to inhale for 5 counts and we're going to exhale for 5 counts. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing. So you should have written down on a piece of paper what you think your symptoms are, and one thing that you think you could put into place that might help you with that symptom. I want you to spend the next few days identifying when that symptom comes up and writing down whether you managed to ride out that symptom or whether you didn't. There's no right or wrong, and that's really important. We're human. We're designed to make mistakes so that we learn from them. Notice if you don't quite do it the first time, what it is that stopped you. Do you go into an autopilot? What can you do to break that autopilot? What can you put into place before those actions come there? And these are the first tangible steps you're doing to doing something fundamentally humongous, giving yourself the life that you deserve. When it comes to movement as well, my other challenge to you is, can you do the moves that we've just done, which has not taken too much of your time out of your busy lives, I hope. Can you do that at least 3 times in the next 5 days? So that's asking you to make a commitment of 3 out of 5 days to add those exercises in. Now, you don't have to follow the video verbatim. You know kind of the bits that you're doing. But if you do that, you are going to feel so proud of yourself and your body. And these are simple steps that you are doing to begin a life change, a life transformation. And for that, you should be absolutely in awe of yourself. So my name's Lottie. I'm here with you and I'm here for you. Let's do this together.